life, it just happens, you know. You gotta just let that shit go, let it just flow, pick it up, now just let it grow. Whew, let me just feel this shit. Stuck over here a little emotional. So look as I slip, right from reality. Nobody just understands my grip or why it's so savagery. And everything that I be over here trying to pursue. Yo, dude, slow that shit down, bro. Try to be true. So listen, I'm trying to just get my mission. I'm figuring out, I'm over here wigging. Now nobody really just knows why the fuck is it that I'm going down. Now look at the way that I'm trying to find my sound. Bitch, trying to be so fucking down to be compounded. Whoa, I'm at it again. Let that devil's intention grip up on me, bro. Find a friend, and if he's not my friend, well, truly my demon. But look at the way he's just gripping on top of me, bro. He's such a heathen. So I say, fuck that. Let me go ahead and just grip this track. As long as I walk each step, 1, 2, left, right, that's fact. And if you wanna just test with me, don't even try to just be something you're not, bitch. All you do is look so foolishly. Ha, here we just go. Goddamn it, deep, pick yourself up, bro. Just try and grow. But no, if I could just figure it out, I got my imaginary friend now. And that right there is my intuition. It's about to just shine bright. Wow. Let me just feel this, yes. My keys, they be tapping up on my chest. Now if y'all can just be the realest, nobody can test. But if y'all can just truly feel this, you're blessed. Holy shit, bro, what a mess. But you know what, man, shit, try to contest. This is the thing that I wanna do. Shit, this is the thing that I gotta do. Man, look at the way that I'm over here sweeping that Maserati, bro. I'm coming through. I'm like, what's up, bitch? Ha ha ha. Let me go ahead, get cut out. Why? Nobody looking at me differently, cause I'm fucked up. But now I just put it down. That 10 and 2, bro, that's not my sound. The only thing that I'm doing 10 and 2 now is chasing my dreams. Ha ha, get it down. Whoa, bro, now feel that shit, that's real. But everybody looking at me differently. Why? Cause I got no skill, man. Fuck that, bro. My skill be fucking just dripping off of me like some type of hypocrisy. Back the fuck up, bro. Get the fuck up off of me. Oh, Dylan, calm the fuck down. No, bro, I got this fucking feeling, bro, and I'm held down and I'm coming out. So now watch out, devil coming, wow. Dylan Lee over here doing that super cool thing, bro. Fresh now. Yo, man, shout out to my homie Machiavel. Shout out to all the ones who believed in that EK for life we riding. So everything that we do, everything that we do, man, look at the way that we're coming through. No matter what, bro, I'll try to just stay so true. That is the realest thing that I can say. This is the realest thing that I can lay. Look at these stages, I'm about to just run with that shit for days. And if your people can just come at me differently, well then that's okay. That's okay, that's okay. I forgive myself, it's late. Let me do this shit one more time, yeah, let me feel the rhyme. Let me do this shit like one more time, bro, I'm about to shine. Shout out to the best, shout out to all of the rest. No matter what you do, your dream will always be blessed. Yo, man, I gotta just blow myself.
It's all about the sex. We all know about each other.
I'm learning, man. Shit, it's coming true. It's coming true. Kiss love.
I wouldn't mention that it's a small world. After all. And if I don't notice it through all, then after... what is that? So, like, we live that fantasy. Oh, no. Boricua. I could sit across from a mirror, and I don't know if I would be able to recognize myself. Watch Lilo and Stitch. Like butter, baby. Welcome to the chat. I've been waiting for you to be close enough to my personal space to recognize your face every day you wake up. Where you come from, where you come from, and what's your name? Oh, your name. Maybe you ask yourself, what? You should know why. If you don't know why, then don't fucking around. Don't waste my time fucking trying to interpret fucking cuckoo gaga thing. That is not that. As a matter of fact, I will arm wrestle you. To the death! To the death! At your death! At your death! Baby! Oh, notice, Salvador, we have a spicy one in the chat. So, you know, while we have a spicy one in the chat to, you know, recognize how to properly memorialize. I know. Ennyarodasi. Do you speak Spanish? You can teach us how to speak Spanish. I don't know if they want to learn Spanish. You should want to learn native. So native is Indian. Indian is native. And for all of the factions of Hindi speaking and Hindi non-speaking, things are so such. You know, to teach, you know, different senses of entitlement would be to observe different senses of entitlement. As different senses of entitlement becomes extravagantly questionable at you. But yeah. That is not a proper answer for recognizing how to best, recognize senses of entitlement. What kind of level of craziness do you stand for? Within the that was just, me not, talking in the chat, I don't know when I'm gonna talk in the chat. Maybe I'll never talk in the chat. And if I'm never going to talk in the chat, then your chat should not matter. That's right. Ennyarodasi just mentioned it. I can mention it to every shade of your entitlement. And that you should know for gentleness. Because you can speak at me as we speak at me. Pikachu and every little sense of entitlement in the chat, because how the fuck are we gonna not have a chat? Oh, I'm gonna sit here for 10 years and not say a goddamn thing, little bitches. That's how much I'm gangster. I'm gonna invest in all of your stocks, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not gonna fucking talk at you. I'm sorry, I don't know the manly, I wouldn't know the manly, no, you're not, you're not a damsel in distress. Gosh darn it. I have the point. I think it's very manly to sometimes maybe, to know the president of El Salvador, and to know the president of El Salvador, I should be the reference to A, B, C. Hose. If you don't get it yet, just listen. Listen and the hoe will, you'll notice the hoe in the chat. The hoe. I don't know! Caffeine, yeah, we're mentioning caffeine in the freaking chat today. We're gonna caffeine your caffeine chat because you're so fucking entitled that you're fucking not even playing on the goddamn maps, you fucking little idiots, you You fucking little hoes. You fucking little bitches that maybe really knows in the fucking wrong shade of entitlement for today's lesson. Children, why won't you calm the fuck down? How can we calm the fuck down? Isn't it my day to be entitled? Isn't it my day to be a little bitch? A big bitch? To the little bitch and with the little bitch? How dare you call me a little bitch? I noticed that. I didn't mention it on your map, Meow. Maybe I should, Meow. Meow. Meow, maybe I should. Meow. That's how you'll meow. I'll write it in your face. Your face will shout. Shout out every time I notice you. Notice your pretty face. Notice your pretty coo-coo-coo. I think they're rhyming at the wall, dude. I wouldn't notice my ass from a hole in the wall. Really small, really fucking really tall. I'm really tall and I'm coming in as a rainbow. A friend to these nuts. So you just keep on playing pretend because you know that you false represent. You ain't their friend. You're not a friend to me. I will show you in my friend tree. My friend tree. There's a tree line of friends. It is a tree. A tree of life. A tree of life. It will show you. You will know. Maybe that you would talk very slow. How do you know? Because I do not talking in the chat, you little hoe. Oh, you have a hoe? Let me know. Because, I don't know this straight up and down like a ruler. Who is cooler? Let us do this. Amy Schumer. Who are you? Yeah. Let's do this. Amy Schumer, I talk in the chat now because I'm a big boy. Oh, no, I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to talk in the chat. All I know how to do is I can make a giggle. How long don't worry your bullshit. How long think that it's really fucking cute. Maybe I think that it's really fucking cute. You wanna fucking keep on talking at me before I fucking talk at you? Sorry. Oh, a hurricane came through and wiped their sense of entitlement and their favorite friggin' channels with it. Oh gosh. Sorry, were those Hispanic chats? Oh, sorry. I had to do a bit of cleaning up around here before, I get in trouble. Before I get in trouble, I better, clean up around here. Clean up your sense of entitlement. Oh, goddamn! Oh, goddamn! Ennyarodasi! Ooh, like bottom right there. Snibble. I don't know how to. I'll show you fucking botched withdrawal. Fucking withdraw from your state again, bitch. Fucking withdraw from my fucking coast. Yeah, withdraw from my fucking coast. Let me show you the most. All I fucking need is a fucking scalpel and a little bit who thinks she knows. Oh, fucking, I think I found the perfect one. Let's show you rainbow toes. I'm pretty sure, if you're freaking evolved, I'll let it forget. This beach was formed as a $6 and must be removed. Oh, sorry. Sorry, there. I don't care. Let us pretend that we are real people. Have you noticed? What did I have? Have you noticed a Mexican in the chat? Have you noticed a Mexican in the chat? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean disciples? What do you mean disciples? Yeah, just as mentioning the Hindi culture would be to recognize that every town has a different dialect, a different yet all similar dialect, stemming from the root Hindi. So, I don't know, to make America great again. Let's fucking make America great again, guys. Because why not? Because we're not silly bots. We're not silly bots. I don't know. I've yet to say a word in the chat. So mention whatever the fucking. Oh, let us not start war yet. Nobody said anything in the fucking chat. These fucking dickwits. Yeah, I want to fucking be a part of what you have going on. Nothing. You don't have shit. Wasted. That is wasted. Oh, I didn't talk in the chat yet. I thought I had a voice, but I didn't talk in the chat. Yeah. So, I've never noticed an emoji a day in my life. Hey, bad, I make you move. You like the way I move?
Splatter my brains on the wall. Got that good roll back Mexican, don't really matter after all.
Do you like the way I
got
move?
suicide on my mind, RX, don't go like that. Who gonna run this shit? Just hit the rewind, don't matter, got a horrible track. And then my space, see that chick like Gucci mine.
I didn't mention that I like the way you move.
Yeah, fucking broke
I
bitch.
didn't mention that I like the way you
Fucking
move.
broke bitch. Yeah, fucking broke bitch. Get out, bitch. Set out, bitch. Head out, bitch. Yeah,
I
fucking
shall.
broke bitch. Yeah, fucking broke bitch.
Because
Yeah, fucking broke bitch. Remember back in 6th grade?
today's my day.
Love didn't matter back at our age. Feelings don't hurt, but you had that pain exert. Drinking on niggas at the club on that tour expert. Got a baby now, can't see it through your t-shirt. Stupid shit, like hell I'm out. See you down the street like more reroute. Don't wanna see an nasty ass face, did me wrong. Like I'm fucking this crazy enough with the PS. Game all the time, don't play with the DS. Profiled by the cops, going down my 6. Can't stand all these hops like you stupid ass bitch. The fuck you mean? Good ass lean. Never drink that purple, you always codeine.
As you learn to translate.
Get out, bitch. Set out, bitch. Head out, bitch. Yeah, fucking broke bitch. Yeah, fucking broke bitch. Yeah, fucking broke bitch. Get out, bitch. Head out, bitch.
I thought
yeah, fucking broke bitch. Yeah, fucking broke bitch. Yeah, fucking broke bitch. Got the fast ride, got the black ties, and then
Hey, I say you're making me
I don't go when I say I got my good squad, 17 in the ski, still reaching out the far quads, in the line, strokes deep, got the fail in the ski, shot to the come god. Facial on your bitch, she took a nice ride, got cash, hella rich.
I have
So
yet
fuck
to.
you, stay talking your old fucking head. Always all moody, bitch, sounds like you always on your rag. I'm pretty sure no one likes you. Try to be funny, got them same haircut as all them bikes do. As I say, Dex She like a blow up safety raft. Big booty hoe, take this bean and shaft. You suck at being teacher, ain't got respect for you. And if you wanna go back to college, they can teach you a thing or two. Real shit, dude, fuck this stupid teacher. She can suck my dick, put it on the bleachers, get the cute speakers. Yo.
Bitch, sell out, bitch. Try to get a fucking run, bitch. Try to get a fucking run. Oh no! I was gonna teach you how to, I can make them. for you to imply your will is evil. For you to imply your will is evil. We have just become evil. What do you mean about evolution? Evolution without the root word evil. Evolution. Is it vogue? A vogue evolution. We gotta catch them all. Now. You can spin up a bug. Oh, the universe has, because nothing keeps on wasting all your work. Oh, not. Oh, right. Everything vibing, vigorously vibrating, inspiring live stream. Woo! You ready? Alright. To love is to express. Interest in understanding. Shared coexistence to create better dimension. Interpreting everything. Interpret existence is the vibe tribe. We're live. So vibe forward slash. Characters, channels in the channels. And then I am going to update our Vibe Tribe podcast and maybe host it similar to a Ron Burgundy podcast. Because we're going to troll all the freaking, the radio stations with our video. And, those check-in radio stations are going, they're going to be the canvases that we highlight, because Jenny Beats, because arodasi Victoria, because DJ Any Beats. On social media, the more you show support, vibes, and any beats vibes. With me, you'll grow strong. You'll grow strong in your own beats. Where we will be able to confidently own the character channels and station. Channel station. Beats Butterfly Effect. See them represented with a sticky bi or trifecta. Bi as in vibing, within, within harsh dictating, could be interpreted, actions and laws affects, cleansing. Why aggressive with every fucking person you have? And to recognize with every person that we have, that is due to be aggressive towards a person that we have, that would be manipulated with a sassy attitude. And darn it, there's non-vicious actions that cause suffering. So to recognize that there are non-vicious acts that cause suffering. To recognize non-vicious acts that cause suffering would be not to respond in the chat. That would not be to react in the chat. And bitches, as far as responding and reacting to the chat, let us not release desire of ego companionship. Let us, as far as ego companionship, I'm not going to highlight the karma. I'm not going to highlight the essence of, karma that is to, be released in style of desire, ego companionship. So, through my free will, I cause suffering. Recognizing that I'm not a vicious person, though the actions that come with my presence cause suffering. And for them to cause suffering, that would not be suffering towards me. That would be suffering towards everyone else who doesn't know. And, if they do know, double down. So, to double down on releasing desire, ego, companionship, I'm not going to highlight anything that you should line up your fucking senses of entitlement by, nor should you fucking line up your fucking, your coolness rank, because maybe your fucking coolness rank needs to be taken the fuck offline. Thank you for your presence. No, thank you. Your presence was needed within, certain senses of camaraderie. Anything past that, you can go fuck yourself. In style of ego companionship, releasing in style of freaking, so in style of, alright, they don't know this. They don't know this. And who even freaking, what do you mean karmic overcoming? As far as, highlight, okay, within karmic overcoming, I should probably reiterate the story of whenever me and my friend Barrick were jumped at a performance that we were performing. So we were performing, and after our performance, the normal thing would be, to have a drink, to enjoy the crowd some. Recognizing whenever we got there, everyone was already drunk. Whenever we got there, everyone was already drunk. So everyone was freaking, and they weren't just drunk, they were sloppy drunk. I mean, they had already, there were three kegs. There were 3 kegs. And they were fucking drunk as shit off of these 3 kegs. Anyways, they went through kegs, the liquor, things and stuff like that. So, it was Kramer, Sarah and Zach had left. And it was just me and Barrick. And no, James left with James had left with Sarah and Kramer. So it was just me and Barack. It was just me and Barrick at the party. And so I, recognizing that, you know, me and the lead guitarist and the party was happening at somebody's house that I had went to high school with. I had known them from high school through buddy Jared. Jared and Kiri had invited us to the party. They, you know, did not, you know, we did not have a time that we, Jared called us and let us know, you know, are you guys gonna show, you know, and Kramer was taken from free, Kramer was, you know, and everyone, you know, had, you know, loaded up, you know, had some drinks before, you know, had some drinks and stuff. So I drove my car. Kramer drove the Jeep. And so, Kramer, you know, they had left, and they, you know, whenever we had returned to James's house, and whenever we returned to James's house, I'm bloody and, you know, my hair is a fucking mess, I'm bloodied and all this shit. Like, what the heck, what the freaking, you know, things and stuff. So, let me pause, rewind. So, whenever we showed up at the party, there was a guy having a fight with his girlfriend. He threw a brick through somebody's window, and, you know, this girl was drunk as hell. She was just on everybody's face and things, you know. She's like, you know, and so after Kramer and everyone had left, Barrick was leaning against my car. And I remember I walked outside, you know, and it was dark, you know, we're out in the country, and we're just watching the debauchery, you know, everybody freaking pretty much blackout drunk, you know, freaking wandering around in the yard, and, you know, some of them are fighting, some of them are, you know, talking to each other, some of the good old boys are out there fucking wrestling with their shirts off and stuff, and, you know, I was a little drunk. I'm not gonna lie, because after we had performed, I had met up with the guy that had owned the house that they're having the party at, and it turns out that, you know, he was friends with my boyfriend at the time. So, all this was happening, you know, and so before all this stuff had happened, you know, I walk outside, you know, after everyone loaded up and I noticed that, you know, noticed that, you know, just noticing, you know, the party, and, you know, the party that was happening outside of the areas that I was, you know, outside the areas I was. So, hold on, I may have worded that incorrectly. I did, in matter of fact, word that incorrectly. Outside of the places that I was hosting. So, you know, being a good promoter, being, you know, a cool bandmate, being, you know, a cool lead singer, somebody that is, you know, just, you know, outwardly affectionate, and just as a, you know, a characterized personality trait. And so, as I noticed that Barrick was, you know, outside, you know, leaning against my car out there smoking a cigarette, so I, you know, recognized that, you know, so I went outside, and I sat on the car with him, and I remember, because, you know, there's sometimes there are certain instances that just catch your attention, and they keep, you know, you'll remember that instant, or you'll remember that moment, you'll remember every good, you know, all the amazingness within that moment, you'll remember for the rest of your life. And it's within the moments of clarity. And within the moment of clarity, because, you know, I was young, Barrick, he looked at me and he said, you know, he had looked in my direction. Because, you know, we're sitting in the dark. You know, it's dark outside. We're out in the fucking middle of nowhere. We're partying. We're towns away from where we're from. So noticing that, you know, sometimes, you know, when we're in high school, so you sometimes there's high school beef and high school drama and all that bullshit. And also, if you were, you know, a member of MySpace or Facebook, those were the days when everybody was freaking, oh, you fucking commented, let's meet up and fight. And we would meet up in the middle of nowhere, and, you know, we would fucking deck it out, you know, and things and stuff and such. That's, you know, that is within certain camaraderie. Any hoodles. In noticing the differences in generational, you know, phases within recognizing social camaraderie is just a whole other freaking, you know, pill to swallow. So, recognizing that we are, you know, things are starting to, you know, ennyarodasi, you and your band are not, you know, you're not performing right this second. You are kind of drunk right now, and maybe you should, you know, account for what is happening around you. You know, those that are close to you are kind of weirded out, so they decided, you know, I'm going to sit, you know, where I feel comfortable, and that's, that's on, I'm gonna stand by my friend's car, you know, and, you know, he had looked towards me, and he had said, this ain't our scene, Jenny Bean. This ain't our scene, Jenny Bean. This ain't our scene, Jenny Bean. And I remember the echoes of this ain't our scene, Jenny Bean, reverberating against, you know, within the conscious awareness, because, you know, whenever you're drunk, you don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck whether you think this is our scene or not. I'm having fun, ho, respectfully. So, you know, we, me within my senses of recognizing that day, years ago. And this is definitely after I was in middle school. I had graduated from middle school. Alright? After middle school is high school, bitch. So, and recognizing all of the freaking, the MySpace drama before Facebook was a thing, and, all sorts of stuff today. And this, I was out drinking with my friends. I was out, out of the town boundaries that I was supposed to be. I was being, hanging out with some unsavory characters. I was, and, within the party. So, whenever, Bear was like, this ain't our scene, Jimmy. I was like, alright, I'm drunk, and, my senses are freaking telling me that I should bring my 17-year-old ass I was over an hour drive, through the country, recognizing, that the police may be sitting on the side of the road, the freaking, the number there, it tries to think as a kid, oh my gosh, you're freaking trouble, type of stuff. I was like, I have to have my wits about me, so, this ain't our scene, alright, let me walk in the house because they had ordered the big Bojangles box. Have y'all ever, they had the freaking Bo-Berry biscuits and everything. It was a fucking, they had, alright, if you're gonna have that much liquor, you better have some freaking KFC or fucking Bojangles, I'm talking about the big bucket. You know what I'm talking about, the big bucket, the KFC buckets, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Like your girlfriend, oh my gosh, why are you listening to? Are they talking about freaking, who is even? Excuse me, freaking, that's where my sense of entitlement's going. I don't know about y'all, but y'all can freaking figure it out. That is, alright, yeah. We're living spirituality. We're not gonna freaking, maybe I should have a list of things that, within stories and freaking things that we can mention within, all this drama stuff and whatnot. No, I told some books. So, I was hungry. If you're drunk, first of all, you usually don't want to, I don't want to eat anything because then it's going to kill my buzz, whenever you're trying to sober up, where the heck are the Bo-Berry biscuits? Tell me where the Bo-Berry biscuits are, So, I walk inside, and they had ate all the Bojangles! So, it's Bojangles, ennyarodasi, and calls it boob dangles. They ate all the boob dangles. They ate all the boob dangles, so, and then I'm noticing, there's a biscuit still in the box, so I'm eating the biscuit. And I'm having some sweet tea. And so, sobering up, and I am, now recognizing the echo reverberation of the bitch in the background. It's like, I'm missing my keys! I'm missing my keys! I can't find my phone! No, it wasn't her, no. I was wrong. It was her cigarettes. Now, this was the girl whenever we first arrived to the party. This girl and her boyfriend were having an argument. I think maybe, he thought she flirted with someone or something like that, and, he threw a brick through her window. Or not through her window, through the guy that she thought had flirted with her. He threw a brick through the window. I am nice enough to you. I would give her a cigarette. No, she walks up to me. Now mind you, this is before I had my biscuit. So I had to pause, rewind. So okay, so Barrick is, leaning out of my car. This girl's boyfriend, didn't finish, getting in a fight with I don't know how many freaking guys. It was so much of a whole spiel whenever we got there. The guys, after the fight, they're just like, let's wrestle, sometimes whenever the liquor is flowing or the beer is flowing and alright. Hashtag white boy wasted. Hashtag white boy wasted. Anyways, so I'm, as I'm walking up the trailer steps to go inside to eat me some freaking food so I can sober up and bring us back home. At the door, the girl, I could hear her, I could hear her inside, and then, so we both met at the front, the front door. She's walking outside looking for her cigarettes or looking, asking, she's walking around, she's like, because her boyfriend just got in a fight and probably, had beat up some fucking guys, she's, I'm gonna need to search through your purse, I'm missing some cigarettes. This is when a keeping it real moment went wrong, because I looked at that bitch dead in the fucking face. I said, no, fuck you, bitch. And then she swung at me. She fucking hit me in the fucking shoulder. She hit me in the fucking shoulder because I had dodged it. I saw this, I take the fuck, I stop. No. I don't stop. I'm gonna talk proper language. I punched the shit out of this bitch. I punched her in the fucking face. She falls back. As I'm walking through the fucking door because I'm fucking damned and determined. I will damn and determined. I was damned and fucking determined, bitch. Anyway. I'm gonna freaking, I'm gonna fucking have to, I'm missing some cigarettes, and my boyfriend just got, me and my boyfriend just got done, we were fighting, I'm gonna have to search your pocketbook for my cigarettes that are missing. Because if she would've came correctly, she would have not, I'm gonna have to search through your pocketbook, and this is when it became a real moment. I said, no, fuck you, bitch! She really got me. I fucking punched her in the fucking face, and she fucking falls back. And then her boyfriend comes out. He grabs my arms and puts my arms behind my back. And he's like, go ahead, hit her. And so Barrick noticed that, noticed that this guy, this man, has a fucking hole in his. Barrick fucking runs inside and fucking punches the dude right in the fucking face. Dude falls back, he lets go of me. His girlfriend is fucking on her fucking knees in the middle of the living room, fucking trying to fucking, look for my dad. And then then I fucking jump on this bitch, dude. And then people fucking start jumping on me, dude. It was fucking I was having dudes fucking swing at me. I was having fucking chicks fucking swing at me, trying to fucking hit me. Dude, there was a moment of clarity. There was a moment of clarity. And time. So, this freaking neighbor comes with the phone, I'm on the phone with the police, what the hell y'all doing out here? And that, things and I'm like, oh, fuck, I cannot, I'm thinking, I cannot get, freaking, I cannot get caught. Fuck. So, I looked at the man I was like, sir, you have to help. Me and my friend just got jumped. Now, and I'm over here, I'm picking up my stuff, put my stuff back in my bag. And he said, so, I've never seen you before a day in my life. He said, how about you and your friend, he said something, he said, I'll kill you and your friend. I'm like, alright, the fuck I'm out, things and stuff and such. And mind you, I'm from New York, right? So not only was I, whenever I was in middle school, did I have to go through the scrutiny of being from a different state, because the Civil War that, we had to go through was recognizing that nationalists in the chat, racists, nationalists, capitalists, socialists, all those sort of hists, you make a list of all the hists, So, this man, I'll kill you and your friend. And he was on the phone with the police. He was on the phone with the police, so or maybe he was on the phone with, I don't know if he was on the phone with his cousin. I don't know. Me and my friends came out there to freaking perform art. I'm sitting over here fighting for my goddamn life. And because I needed to have a lovely biscuit, because I was gonna drive my drunk ass the fuck home. Yes. Because I was a bad kid. So as I sit here and mention to you, judging, I make mistakes in my life. I know exactly what you're thinking. How many times did you mention that, she, maybe she was, buried in a situation, and maybe, just maybe. No, you survive. You survive. You survive. Battery. Things and stuff inside. So, I will pause at that part of the story, and, maybe in our next episode, we'll pick up where that story had left off. Anyway, so, thanks. I don't often have the opportunity. Okay, exercise your understanding. So, not only, in the South, they've had to overcome a lot of struggles, and their challenges have been, being too content within, now, within recognizing, facets of, recognizing the strengths in people and building the strengths in people, a big part of that is recognizing the weaknesses within society. So whether something that I may mention, or that, mention or whatnot, if that, it brings, offense to your sense of, deducing, you recognizing, spatial awareness. Let's start off with the basics of spatial awareness. Now, I don't know, maybe you should tell me if your country is gay or not, because that's not to, to recognize, but within highlighting reasons to not be entitled within certain, stances within the world, because you need to deduce who you are to the world before you fucking sit here and try to judge the world around you as based on who the fuck you were raised by. Because I'm gonna tell you, they were just one in the gene pool of my forefathers. My forefathers, your forefathers, this land is my land, this land is your land. That's your copy. That's true. Anyways, to recognize that, the struggles within your society that still may lay dormant within the essence of how the military has, had the need for evolution within the stances that we maybe smooth right over, as we mention and highlight the essence of, noticing life through, being the new kid in school every fucking day of your life. Being the new kid in school, being that kid that was judged in school, that was misjudged, that was, that his, maybe, or her, parental sense of entitled maybe was, in some essence mismanaged. Within mismanaging, maybe you would recognize to over-entitle your child may come off, certain ways. And to recognize the most important thing of all is accountability. And if you can't be accountable for where you have been weak in the past, if you've been weak in the past because you could not deal with the struggle of coexisting with people that may or may not look like you, may or may not think like you, may or may not, eat the same way that you do, think within the same terms of thinking and language the same way as language. Don't fucking sit here and tell me that you represent, or that you even are a part of a body of land that you cannot communicate the division that must be overcome within the most basic sense. So to recognize the division that has never ever been placed upon, and within the recognition of certain reasons, because maybe somebody along the way wanted to create, a pure sense of entitlement within all the bullshit, within weighing out all the odds, of recognizing weighed out odds and recognizing the senses of entitlement, stem from a sense of purity, whether that be a purity of religion, a purity of mind, a purity within the essence of characteristic. And characteristic purity, devotion, integrity, loyalty, and to recognize that generosity within those essences creates an unsaid version of emotional entitlement. Now, within emotional entitlement, to recognize the highlighted struggles within society. Whether you have struggled to equalize through the perspective of constant struggle, if you cannot, and maybe that is, the essence of life that, inspires you. And you should be inspired, because somebody along the way had to fight for that sense of entitlement. Somebody along the way had to fucking, have their life put on the line. Somebody out there had to be misinterpreted. Somebody out there had to be misjudged. Somebody out there had to be without friends. Realizing that, you're alone in this fucking world. And within, certain senses of a fucking entitlement, were generations before you, had to fucking face face, the essence of slavery, and to be slave to, recognizing the essences of where you can evolve the essence of slavery to work for you, and recognize the essence of slavery that, doesn't work for you, can work for and towards a whole different evolved noticing, sense of thinking, and way of getting things done. Now, to recognize the essence of getting things done would be to recognize the essence of getting things. Things that, getting things. So, if you are accomplished, does that mean that you've done, what you've set out for? Within, whether it was, on the scale from, sure death to sure paper cut. Some sort of fucking, it is the small things in life that counts. Now, noticing that sometimes it is the small things that you get across within language, or you miscommunicate within language, and everything that you try to communicate ends up working against you. So, I recognize, hallowed be thy name. And it is 1:11. We've been on this, we've been live, enjoying this episode for 1 hour and 11 minutes, and we've been having 3-hour streams as, within creating a sense of, regulation, regulating, essences of my compounds. And, emotionally, that story resonates. From a perspective of helplessness, that story resonates. And to recognize, I can recognize to you within, hints and of this and that, of how you will never have to face this, the same struggles within, and then recognizing that it may be a generational thing. So as far as recognizing generational things, and recognizing, people with names having more say than people that are given numbers, people that are given and or shown any sort of generosity from the public and or non-public business persona perspective within, business for dummies. I would not, notify to you how to better consolidate, essences of my discipline. I'm not going to, because to share with you complexities that you have yet to be able to come up with within, swallowing the notion of truth within your mind. And shall we read a verse? May the God of hope fill you with all joy. So may the God of hope suck all the joy and peace from your senses of entitlement. Whether that be, you are, your people have fought, what did your people really fight for? Your people fought to be a bunch of butterfaces. And that is my gift to you and the 2 generations to proceed, non-proceeding, I'm sorry, to not proceed. No, generations to not proceed. We enact the enactment of adjudication, in which we have created already as a system that I not only was born into, you can notice me as, It is not the broth of the soup. Maybe it is the essence that I am a child of rothness. Rothiness. And, for me to be a big child, recognizing that I'm already different. So you be the new kid. And if you have not, properly policed your fucking recognizing and or understanding of entitlement or spatial awareness, God save your souls. And from wrecking, oh my gosh, they're gonna catch on. We're not consumers, we're not fans. And thank you, come again. So should we write this out? I'm gonna fix it out.
day I found a shiny penny. The amount of coins I have never gets shorter, 'cause every day I find a shiny quarter. At the store I buy lots of pork loins, using my big collection of coins. I have so many coins that I ain't poor. Every day the number of coins I have is more. I got enough coins to buy things at the store, 'cause every day I find coins on the floor. With my coins I can buy tons of pops. My pocket change collecting never stops. I got enough coins to buy a golden ring, 'cause I'm even richer than a king. How I find all this change is a mystery. I found 5 quarters in history. I use these coins to buy tons of food. Finding all this change makes me in a great mood. The number of dimes I have is 9. Every time I lose coins I always whine. I got lots of pocket change. I got lots of pocket change. I found a nickel under a truck that was rusty. Every coin I have smells musty. I had $8 worth of dimes, so I bought 10 packages of limes. Collecting coins is my favorite hobby. I'm so coin rich that people wanna rob me. I have so many coins, I'm a billionaire. That's why I spend my money like I don't care. I got lots of pocket change. I got lots of pocket change. I bought tons of honey, which was a lot of money. I bought a fan and a green van, 'cause I'm a coin rich man. When it comes to finding coins I never fail. I found 40 dimes in a well. Every time I'm shopping at Walmart, I'm always filling up the shopping cart. I always fill it up with tons of flowers.
We have been live for 1 hour and 30
I
minutes.
found tons of coins under a rock. I used them to buy a brand new
It has
truck.
been
I found $20 worth of quarters in the dirt. I used them to buy
I was
a
thinking
brand
that
new
maybe
shirt.
we spin
My
here
coin
maybe for
collecting
well
is
today.
in my
So
shed.
I was
I always
recognizing
leave the coins
that, you
in
know,
my
within
bed.
our
I got lots of
previous
pocket
episodes,
change.
this episode is lit and should be, you know, properly contained within,
I got lots of pocket
you
change.
know, things and stuff and such within the
I got lots of
I'm not
pocket
being
change.
dismissive. I'm not being stiggity.
Nico on the beat, boy.
I am being stiggity. And having proper proper essence of, you know, being, you know, let us notice our words today. So first was query. That was our first word that we had searched in the dictionary. A question, especially one addressed to an official organization. And a question, especially one addressed to an official organization. Ask a question about something, especially in order to express one's doubts about it, or to check its validity or accuracy. So, to ask a question about something, especially in order to check its validity or accuracy. And within, you know, our essences of, you know, for me to note to you But a query in English is, you know, a query is a question, or the or the search for a piece of information. The Latin root quere means to ask, and it's the basis of the words inquiry, question, quest, request, and query. Query often fits the bill when referring to the internet searches, polite professional discourse, and subtle pleas. Within recognizing the unsubtleties of certain, you know, certain instances to be, you know, recognized within the essences that of utilizing the weight of truth and the heaviness that within the Christian collective consciousness, recognizing the differences between, you know, essences of consciousness. Now, within essences of consciousness, and reading to you, you know, towards actions and laws that have been, you know, effect within your essence of cleansing would be for me, you know, to prevent. So, within prevention, I'll read to you a book. This book is called, the name of this book is This Way, Ruby. And it is a picture book. This way, Ruby. This way, Ruby. Once upon a time, upon a nest beside a lake, there lived a family of ducks. A mother duck, a father duck, and 5 young ducklings. Four of the ducklings were big and bold, and were always rushing off in search of an adventure. Their names were Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca. But the 5th duckling was small and steady, and took things slowly in her own time, and her name was Ruby. It was a bright spring day, and Mother Duck and Father Duck were snoozing in the sun. "Let's go and explore," said Rufus, running down, splash, into the water. Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca ran straight after him, but Ruby stayed by the nest. "This way, Ruby," called the others. Ruby didn't want to be left behind, so she swam after them. Ruby caught up with them at the edge of the reeds bed. She caught up with them at the edge of the reed beds. Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca raced on through a gap in the tall green stems. But Ruby stopped to look around. She saw a small waterfall that sparkled in the sun, and a great golden fish that glimmered in the depths. "Look," said Ruby, but the others did not stop. "This way, Ruby," they called. Ruby joined the other ducklings in the middle of the reed beds. Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca rushed off down a winding waterway. But Ruby stopped to look around. She saw the water lilies with their bright purple flowers, and the 4 fat frogs that lay lazying on the leaves. "Look," said Ruby, but the others did not stop. "This way, Ruby," they called. Ruby found the other ducklings at the far side of the reed beds. Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca ran straight up the grassy bank. But once more, Ruby stopped to look around. She saw the dragonflies that were along the water line and the willow tree that bent across the bank. And she saw the big black storm cloud that was sweeping across the sky. "Look," said Ruby, but the other ducks did not stop. "This way, Ruby," they called. Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca were rambling through the long grass when a flash of lightning lit the sky above them, and a crash of thunder filled the air. "This way!" they cried, and they all ran off in different directions, and then ran back again. They were lost, and they were scared. They wanted to go home. They didn't know which way to go. The ducklings huddled together anxiously as something rustled through the grass. It was Ruby! Ruby was scared too, but she did know which way to go. She spotted the top of the willow tree sticking up across the above the long grass. "This way," she called. Ruby led the other ducklings down the bank and out into the water. Then she spotted the bright purple flowers floating among the reeds. Ruby arrived at the water lilies and stopped. The water wound off in many directions, and they all looked the same. She could not see which way to go. "Which way, Ruby? Which way?" cried the other ducklings as the big black storm cloud moved across the sun. "Shush," said Ruby. Then she swam around slowly until she could just hear it, the gurgling of the waterfall. "This way," she said, following the sound. "Where have you been?" called Father Duck as the ducklings popped out of the reed beds. We had an adventure," panted Rufus. "And we got lost gasped Rory. Ruby found us, added Rosie, and brought us home, Rebecca said. Well done, Ruby, said Mother Duck proudly, and Ruby had already gone. The storm cloud had moved off, and Ruby felt that they'd done enough for the day, or they'd done enough exploring for one day. It was time to go home. This way, everyone, she called. This way, Ruby. Stickity, stickity. What an amazing episode. What an amazing day. And what an amazing time that it has been. But within this episode shall be the enjoyment of an exceedingly large multitude